So I've decided to start doing video blogs with a focus, and I'm going to call them "I Shall Overcome" because I've had to actually overcome a lot of things. There's a lot of issues that people who know me now are not aware of that I've had. I'm going to try not to cry because I've had a very, very busy week full of a lot of people, and today I had a 5 hour experience. It was a wonderful experience with a fantastic group of people. But to hold it together for that long, I tend to let it out when I get home. But I really want to do this. And I know that 2 years ago when I first started doing video blogs, I was terrified to do the video blogs and didn't say much or talk much or do anything like that. So this is another big step for me. I've written letters to my parents, all that stuff, and done the video blogs with those, but this one I'm going to gear toward tackling specific issues. And one of my main issues is the social anxiety. A little background about that is I have spent most of my life being very quiet, being afraid to go places, not talking to people. And there are several people on my Facebook page who know me and knew me who know how quiet I was. And I talked to very few people, and I would do a lot of hiding or playing by myself or running or things that did not involve other people, and most of that stemmed from the way I was raised. I've done a lot of self-analyzing, but I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to talk about overcoming. So, for me to leave the house when I am not familiar with the situation, I get physically ill. I get the shakes, I get stomachache, I get vomiting and diarrhea before I go anywhere. And it's not as bad now as it used to be. I used to be like that even leaving my house to go to work or to school or anything. I was sick all the time. And the oils have actually helped me overcome some of the illness symptoms when I'm doing so. The oils will always have a very huge place in my heart, whether or not I work a business with it or not. They are going to be a part of my life until they are not an option. And by not an option, I mean if they ever get discontinued or banned or something like that. I will continue purchasing and using those oils because they have made a huge difference in my life. And I'm not emotional talking about this. I'm emotional because I'm winding down, coming down from a 5 hour burst of pretending I'm completely okay, and I'm not. So to be around people who are confident and sure of themselves, I mean, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel hope that I can do this. And I'm a strong person, but I'm only as strong, it's like if you go run a marathon the first day, you're going to be sore, you're going to be hurting. So I've been trying to work up, and this week has just done me in. I mean, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, today. So 5 days this week I have been around people, and that is major for me. And the fact that I even continued to do it after 2 days, I mean, 1 day a week is pretty much max for me. This event today was a large gathering. So I used to sleep on the bathroom floor getting sick at the idea of leaving my house the next morning. I was like that every day. My kids have even commented on how nice it is to actually be able to go places and do things. And that is a big deal to me. So my experience today, I'm going to say a little bit. I was looking forward to it. I was really excited about it, and I went. And I held it together. But when I'm in groups like that, I don't feel like I belong. I never feel like I belong. And it's all in my head. It's because I'm not confident or comfortable. And nobody really is comfortable in those settings. But I mean, I'm one of those people that I like to make people feel comfortable. And I'm not in a position to do that with these things just yet. I plan to get there. I plan to get there. And if I plan something, I follow through and I make it happen. And that's just going to happen. It's going to happen because I say it's going to happen. And this is where overcoming comes in. I've been a mess my whole life. A huge mess. And I've been talked down to, I've been ridiculed, I've been told I'll never amount to anything, and I have so much potential, and I wasn't raised that way, and all that stuff, and I keep saying that until I change my completely to exactly what I want to be, exactly where I see myself. And I'm going to work on that, baby steps, get there. But there was twice, and it was a very closed quarter, crowded area, and I was at the end of the row, which is okay. But people walking by me, and there was twice I had to just close my eyes, shut everything else out, and simply listen to the words of the speaker. And an anxiety attack is a horrible thing, because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the room, because if I leave the room, chances are I don't come back. So I stayed, and I got it under control, and that happened to me twice. The heart pounding, the chest pain, feeling like you're going to have a heart attack, where you feel like shaking or laying on the floor or crawling in a hole somewhere. I don't want to be that person. So I sat there, and I faced it, and I worked through it, and I am so proud of myself, and this is what happens. This is me coming down. Sorry. Anyway, I love this opportunity, and I love the people that I've gotten to meet and gotten to know. So I'm going to continue to torture myself. That sounds so funny, and I'm laughing and crying at the same time. It's awesome. But I am going to continue to torture myself and attend these regularly until I am at a point where I am 100% comfortable with myself. Not necessarily the situation, but where I am confident enough in me and comfortable enough that I don't get like this afterwards or before. I've come a long way. 5 hours is a long time to only have two borderline anxiety attacks. And they aren't just anxiety attacks. I don't just get anxiety attacks. I get debilitating, go to bed is the only way to solve them, anxiety attacks. So, for those of you who don't know me, if I'm out and about and I'm talking away and I'm comfortable, chances are I am freaking terrified. I am horribly terrified. But you know what? I get out there and I do it, and I am not going to stop. So there's no excuses. None. Anybody who says, well, I can't go to this because of this, there is no excuse. If I can push past this and get out there and do this and love this and be this and grow this, there is no excuse. None. Period. End story. You can overcome. I can overcome. Anxiety, social anxiety, not a big deal. Use the buddy system. If you're my friend, call me. I am very comfortable with supporting. I will go with you. I will go with you, and I will be okay, because I will be helping you. Whatever it takes, call me, hit me up, overcome. And that's my little spiel for today. Now you know more than you ever wanted to know about Miss Insanity. Until next time.